It was a stock-taking exercise between senators and members of the economic management team. The sole agenda was the 2016 budget, and on hand to provide insight into its performance are Finance Minister Kemi Adeosun and her budget and national planning counterpart Udo Udoma.
The recovery of loot is an ongoing process. We have recovered quite considerable sums, and I think the last publication of figures was done by the Minister of Information. I'd have to update to give you exact figures, because indeed money comes in almost on a daily basis into those accounts. However, the majority of the loot, the significant chunks of loot, are located in other jurisdictions, and we are still battling with some of those countries. In fairness to the President, he's done an excellent job of prevailing upon them to start to release our money. Whilst we were in Washington, we had very positive meetings around some of the Abacha loot, which is about $300 million, which the Americans have now agreed would be returned to us. The Swiss loot, there's now an agreement on the return of those monies.
The capital releases used to be on a pari passu basis. That meant that if we only had, say, 20% of the money, you release 20% to every MDA. But it was found that some MDAs would not be ready to use the money. Other MDAs that are ready to use the money don't have enough. So the system that we are adopting this year is a targeted. Each MDA applies and indicates the reason that particular project is a priority. How does it fit in? How does it help to create jobs?
The Finance Minister also gave a breakdown of the releases, which include 753 billion naira for capital votes, 177 billion naira for statutory transfer, and 108 billion for overhead.
In the 4 months or 5 months since the budget was passed, we have, as the Minister has indicated, spent an unprecedented 753 billion on capital, and we have not finished. We still intend to do more before the year is out, because we recognise the only way to get the economy moving is to invest in capital projects, particularly infrastructure projects, that will enable the economy to become productive again. We'll continue on that path. Where are some of the challenges where we'll need your help? Procurement process remains a problem.
The government officials spoke about the war against corruption and how looted funds are being recovered, but they declined to give a figure.
In the 4 months or 5 months since the budget was passed, we have, as the Minister has indicated, spent an unprecedented 753 billion on capital, and we have not finished. We still intend to do more before the year is out, because we recognise the only way to get the economy moving is to invest in capital projects, particularly infrastructure projects, that will enable the economy to become productive again. We'll continue on that path. Where are some of the challenges where we'll need your help? Procurement process remains a problem.
Having listened to the ministers, the chairman, Senate Committee on Appropriation, Njuma Goji, expressed satisfaction with the implementation. And before leaving, the ministers informed the lawmakers of their readiness for a regular interface to ensure free flow of information. Ampar Samuel, PTV News, Abuja.